time now to talk about the two principal fights on the card. I'd like first to bring to the microphone a man who is training and managing Felix Verdejo. He's going to tell you about the special preparations that Verdejo will be doing for this fight, because he fights a real tough Mexican in Juan Jose Martinez, who has a record of 25 wins, 2 losses, and 17 of those wins by knockout. So that's going to be a classic Puerto Rican Mexican fight. Ricky also trains and manages another terrific Puerto Rican fighter who will be on the card, Christopher Diaz. So I'd like to call to the microphone Ricky Martinez.
Good afternoon, thank you, Bob. I really don't have much to say about the preparation. I just want to say he's going to be in jail from this next Monday on. But when you put a good Mexican fighter against a good Puerto Rican fighter, you know what happens in the ring. And that's what's going to happen here in June 11 on HBO and Madison Square Garden. Felix is fighting a good fighter, a good Mexican fighter. And I think it's a good test for him at this stage of his career, and we're going to prepare him the right way. But I want to let him tell you in his own words what he wants to do. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Felix has shined in the professional ranks. He's the pride of Puerto Rico, has a tremendous following. We expect many, many Puerto Ricans who come here for the Puerto Rican Day Parade from Puerto Rico to be here visiting their friends and relatives in New York. And so it's going to be a real fiesta on June 11th. And it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you one of the fine young fighters around today, Felix Verdejo.
Good afternoon. I want to thank God for the opportunity to be here. I feel more than honored, blessed for the opportunity to represent my people on the Madison Square Garden on HBO on eve of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. That's all my English for now. Estoy contento, gracias a Dios por esta nueva oportunidad nuevamente de representar mi gente puertorriqueña. El día antes de la parada puertorriqueña, un día especial para todos los boricuas. Yo agradecido de Dios por esta nueva oportunidad y de Torra. Y nada, vamos arriba boricua.
Now moving to the main event. The WBO Junior Welterweight Champion, Lightweight, Junior Welterweight, Junior Lightweight. Right, yeah, right, okay. That's my next press conference. It's going to be the Junior Welterweight, Junior Lightweight, 130-pound championship. And it matches the 126-pound champion, Vasyl Lomachenko, against a terrific world champion, Rocky Martinez. This should be a terrific, terrific fight. Vasyl Lomachenko has a record of 5 wins and 1 defeat. He lost his first fight, actually it was his second fight, to Orlando Salido. But he's come a long way picking up the professional game. He is, if people ask me who is the fighter that I most like watching, it's Vasyl Lomachenko. I'm a big, big fan of to see the various technical moves that he makes, to see moves that he makes that I've never seen any fighter make before. it's really something special to watch him fight. Now, you know, he's not a Triple G that goes out and knocks people dead, but he's a guy who shows a full showcase of different boxing moves. That's a real clinic. And it's a pleasure for us to bring him to New York and to have this vast audience in New York pay attention and to watch a true artist. And he's here with his manager, who manages so many of the great fighters now from Eastern Europe, like Kovalov and others. He's really a guy who should be and will be soon voted as Manager of the Year. I'd like him to come to the microphone before I bring up Vasyl Lomachenko. Please welcome Igis Klimas.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a very big pleasure to be here in New York City. I wanted to thank Madison Square Garden. I want to thank HBO for giving this great opportunity for Vasyl Lomachenko. I wanted to thank the Top Rank, and I can imagine what we're going to get opponents today, or to get fighters to step in for Vasyl Lomachenko into the ring. It's not easy. These guys are doing a very good job. We are Team Lomachenko very thankful to Top Rank, what they're doing for Vasyl Lomachenko career. Then we signed with Vasyl with the Top Rank. We had some doubts, is that going to be done or it's not going to be done, but they told by today they did more than they told they're going to do it. So thank you very much, Bob. Thank you very much, Carl. Very appreciated. As far as the upcoming bout for November 18th, I wanted to thank Martinez for stepping into the ring and challenging Vasyl Lomachenko. I think it's going to be a very good fight, especially than one of the losses in Lomachenko's career is Orlando Salido, and Rocky beat twice. One draw, right? Yeah, one was a draw, one is a win. So it's makes our team a more bigger challenge to fight. So hopefully we're gonna have a good time, good show. We'll see you all at the June 11th here at the Madison Square Garden. Thank you.
And now I'd like to bring to the microphone a legend. He really is a legend. I mean, the way he swept through the amateurs for years, nobody could even compete with him. And now, as a professional, it looks like he's carving his own future in the professional ranks. Please welcome the featherweight champion of the world, Vasyl Lomachenko.
Hello everyone, I'm looking forward to my fight on June 11th. Yeah, it looks like test English for me. This is my first main event fight and I'm happy about it. I think we will have a great time. My opponent, Juan Martinez, is a smart, strong and experienced fighter. Both of us fought Orlando Salido. I had a loss, he had a win. So, it's a fight will be remembered. On June 11th, Puerto Ricans will have their big holiday. After this fight, I think Ukrainian people will also have a holiday. Yeah. I want to say thanks to my team, my promoter, Bob, Top Rank, HBO, my family, my friends, and especially my fans. Thank you, muchas gracias, спасибо.
such a kick out of it. They come over here to start fighting. They can't speak a word of English, and they're here about a year or so, and they speak better English than we can.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I want to thank, of course, Bob Otto and Copran for this great opportunity, HBO here in Nelson. It's an honor for us to be here again in the Madison Square Garden in boxing. Also, I want to congratulate Bob again for his 50 years in boxing. Say thank you to him because everything that I know from this business, I learned from him. So he's basically my mentor, which I appreciate him for that. As you know, Puerto Rican have a big boxing culture. We have many boxing champions in the island. And one of these great champions is Juan Jose Martinez. He already been world champion 3 times. And he wanted to keep his title on June 11th. So, I mean, I heard many people saying good things about Lomachenko, which I believe is a great fighter. But also, we really have a lot of confidence in Martinez. So, I invite everybody, to see this great event, this great fight on June 11th, because I know it will be an historic night. Now I want to have the chance to introduce you with the WBO Junior Lightweight Champion from Puerto Rico, Juan Jose Martinez.
Muy buenas tardes a todos.
Hello, everybody.
Quiero darle las gracias a los medios de la prensa, a los medios de comunicación,
Thanks to the press,
a Bob, a Peter Nelson, todos los presentes.
Aaron, Peter Nelson, from HBO.
Tengo un gran reto, que es Vasyl Lomachenko, este próximo 11 de junio. Sé que es una pelea difícil,
I know that I have a great fight on June 11 against Vasyl Lomachenko,
pero no es imposible. Estoy haciendo los ajustes necesarios para propinarle su segunda derrota a Vasyl Lomachenko.
It's a difficult fight, but it's not an impossible fight. I'm working on the adjustment to beat him, and he can have his second loss in his career.
Mucha gente me ven como no el ganador, como el rival, a pesar de que, porque ven que Vasyl fue un peleador pues, olímpico, medallista de oro, no le quitó su mérito, un gran peleador aficionado, pero aficionado.
Many people see me as an underdog, I can understand that because they have a great amateur career, but amateur boxing is something different as a professional boxing.
Soy un peleador, un veterano que tengo 35 peleas, he estado en diferentes guerras, son guerras, pero verdad que cada pelea que uno va cogiendo experiencia.
I'm a veteran fighter. I've been in many wars before, and I get a lot of experience from the wars.
Y estoy a mitad de entrenamiento fuerte para esa noche subir como campeón y bajar como campeón.
I'm training very hard in Puerto Rico, so that night I can continue to be the world champion.
Y también decirle a Vasyl que todavía, que si la oferta está la oferta que hizo a Nicolás Walter, que si le dieran está en los $300,000.
I also want to know if he still have the offer for Walter. He offered $300,000 to Walter. I can, he changed his mind, but he's still in the table. I want to accept that.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Thanks, everybody.
Hey Fight fans, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.